Hello, fellow puzzle addicts. Today we have Brain Games Calendar 2017, a year of entertain your brain puzzles. I did not create any of these. I'm showing you all the people that did. What we'll be doing is going through these puzzles together and showing how you have to think to win them. Hello, welcome to Brain Games Calendar 2017. We're in week 39, day 1. We have letter blocks. Let's begin. Move the letter blocks around so that words are formed on top and below that you can associate with scent. The letters were reversed on 2 blocks. Okay, reversed on 2 blocks. And it's to deal with scent. So we have odor or perfume or something with F's. Alrighty, I'm going to have to try perfume on the bottom. So let's see, P-E-R-F-U-M-E. Okay, so P-E-R, oh see, oh here's the F, F-U-M-E. Okay, so now we've used up those letters. So on the top, we have a W-E-S-L-O-F-R. Flowers, maybe? Let's see. F-L-O-W-E-R-S. F-L-O-W-E-R-S. Okay, excellent. So let's see what they say. Clear this out so we can see the answer. Yes, we got it. Flowers and perfume. Alrighty then. See you next time. Hello, welcome to Brain Games Calendar 2017. We're in week 39, day 2. We have golf maze. Let's begin. Draw the shortest way from the ball to the goal. You can only move along vertical and horizontal lines. The figure on each square indicates the number of squares the ball must be moved in the same direction. You can change direction at each stop. Okay, so we're going to be starting here, and we're going to end up in the green box. So one of the things we notice right away is since this is the number 3, there's not enough room to go in that direction and not enough room to go in that direction. So we're lucky, we only have 2 directions. So we have this way. I'll do it again. This way. And this way. All right. So if we go with the orange, we have a 1. So we can go in down, we can go up, we can go back, which would be here, or we can go forward. We have the 1. So if we do 3, we go back, we got a 3. We can go down. We only have 1. Oh, we can go this way, which brings us only 1 direction to go, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which brings us back to the 1. So we don't want to do that. So if we go down, we can't go up because there's only 2. We can't go this way because there's only 2. So we have to go down, which is a 3. So it says 1, 2, 3, or back up. 1, 2, 3, which puts us in a 3 loop in this direction, so we don't want that. And this direction is a 4, which puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a 4 loop in this direction. So we don't want to go in that direction. So if we go in this direction, 1, we have 3. We can't go up. We don't want to go back. So 1, 2, 3. And that brings us 1, 2, 3, which brings us to 2, which is a 4, or a 4, which is a 4 loop, brings us to 1, and we have to travel more, because if we go to 1, we end up at the 5, we're back to the 3, so too much traveling in that direction. And if we go this way, we're at 2, which brings us back to the 4, so we don't want to do that. So we're left with up. If we go up, we're left with 2, which we know what happens when we go in the 1 direction. We end up here or here or here, and they're all the same, basically. This one is a full stop. See, 1, 2, 3. So full stop in that direction. And then this direction, we end up at 2, which brings us back to these, which brings us to the 4s. Because remember, you go like this or like that. And so, anything else? Nope. Because even if we come here and we go to the 2, the 3, it brings us right back to the 4, which we don't want a for loop. So we don't want to go that direction. So let's try the purple. Oh, it's a 4 already, so it's already gone into a for loop. So we know we're not doing that one. Okay, so the 3 in that direction is not working. So let's go down. So we start here and we go down, and now we have 2 directions to go to. We can go to the 4, back up to the 4. Oops. We can go back up to the 4, or we can go 1, 2, 3. And those are our only 2 directions. Okay, so if we go down to the 2 and we go over to the 3 here, then we're going 1, 2, 3, and now we're back at the 4, or we're at the, oh, actually that's the only 2 directions you go to. We can go back to 3 in the 3 loop here, or we go to the 4, which only leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, which we know what happens here. This goes like this, and this ends up some other thing, so we don't want to go to the in that direction on the 2. So we're going to go up. So we go up, and that leads us to a 4. And the 4 only has one direction to go, so that has to go here. And we can't go down, and we don't want to go back, so we have to go up. And now we have 1, we go 3, but that's 1, 2, 3, which leads us to the 4 loop. So we're going to go back down to the 3 here. And now that we've got that 3, we go let me erase this a little bit so you can see when I pass this section. Okay. Now we can go 3, which is 1, 2, 3, which is excellent because that gives us right here to 1, 2. Excellent. And here, answer. Okay, so let's see what they say. Okay, so get my blue color. So here we are with the 3. We go down to the 2. We go up to the 4. We go over to the 3. We go up to the 1. We go down to the 3. We go down to the, oops, one more down, like that. And we're over. And, okay. So let's compare answers. Excellent, you see? Matching up nicely. Alrighty then, see you next time. Hello, welcome to Brain Games Calendar 2017. We're in week 39, day 3. We have word search. Let's begin. All the words are hidden vertically, horizontally, or diagonally in both directions. The letters that remain unused form a keyword in reading direction. So we start with backpack, biology, chalk, drawing, exam, homework, ledger, music, physics, sports, teacher, test, and quiz. Okay, so let's see what letters we have. Okay, let's see what they say. Okay, yes indeedy. School. Alrighty then. See you next time. Hello, welcome to Brain Games Calendar 2017. We're in week 39, day 4. We have Sudoku. Let's begin. Fill in the grid so that each row, each column, and each 3x3 frame contains every number from 1 to 9. Because we have this frame that only needs a few numbers. This column only needs a few numbers. So we can start there, and if that doesn't yield anything, we can always go with single number scan. But so let's look at the frame for a second and see what we need. 2, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, for this one, for this space, we have 4 and 8. Oh, we have 4, 5, and 8. Because see up here, we have 4, 5, and 8. So that leaves a 2 in that space. Okay, so we're left with 4, 5, and 8. Okay, so 5 can't go here, and 5 can't go here. So that's what we have left of where 5 can go. So this is 5. Because see, we have a 5 here and a 5 here. That's why that cuts that out. So now we're left with 4 and 8. And there's nothing to tell us about 4 and 8 for these two. So, purple layer. Well, that was good. So, let's try this column first and see what we need. And we need, let's see, 3, 4, 8, 9. Okay, so the only thing that gets 3 and 4 get taken out on this space, but only 4 gets taken out here. Nothing gets taken out here, nothing gets taken out here, except 8. 3, 4, 8, and 9. So we at least get a purple layer for the top square, the top box. So 3 and 4 are taken out, so that's 8 and 9. So let's go on to a row, which is 1, we need 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, so a simple glance here is that in this space, in that space we have 2, 3, 4, 8. We have 2, 3, and 4 taken out because here's a 2, and that affects that. And there's a 2 in the frame as well, and you have 3 and 4 in the frame. So that has to be 8. And then for the rest, we're left with 2, 3, and 4. And there's only one place for a 2 to go because a 2 can't go here. And there's a 2 already in this frame, so that's why a 2 can't go there. So that means this has to be 2. So we're left with 3 and 4. And there's nothing to tell me about, well, that clears this up. Since we have an 8 here now, this has to be 4. And then this has to be 3. So this has to be 8. Okay, so let's do this next row. What do we have? We need 1, 8, and 9. We already have, if we look at this spot, we already have an 8 and 9 in that frame. So that has to be 1. And now we're left with 8 and 9. I don't know what I'm writing there. That's very helpful for the frame because now that we know that 8 and 9 goes there, right? We need 1, 2, 3, and we need 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are taken care of. So we need 1 and 4. But if you'll notice that in this space, we already have a 1 for the column. So that has to be 4. Which helps us fill out the row now. Oops. So that's 1, 2, we need 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, because we have 8 and 9. So we're left with 6 and 7. And as you know, in the frame, if you look at the frame as well, you'll see that all we need is 6 and 7. So that's another way to check if you're up to snuff. So purple layer. Okay. Hello, fellow puzzle addicts. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos.